Good morning. Today we are here at Trader Joe's. We're going to go in, check out some of the prices, some of the things you guys have asked about, and check the shelves. Let's get to it. We are at Trader Joe's up near the Kenwood Mall area, town of Kenwood in Cincinnati, Ohio. Got David's bridal next door here, so plan on getting married. Shop at Trader Joe's and go get a dress. Well, as soon as we come into Trader Joe's here, we see they got some bagels. We've got a lot of comments on these bagels. It's our $2.99 pretty much for all of them. They got this banana bread with walnuts, pancake bread. Got a lot of comments on Trader Joe's, so I want to make sure and get up here and check it out, see what they got. They do got a lot of organic options here. It is a little pricey. Trader Joe's is a little different than Aldi. Did a little bit of research, found out they were two brothers that kind of split apart. One went into Trader Joe's and the other one stuck with Aldi. One cool thing about Trader Joe's is they do have like their own brand. So we may find some deals on this. I don't know if 14 ounces of coffee here, $5.99. We have gotten some comments on this coffee that a lot of Trader Joe's have been very low on it across the country. So wanted to point it out. And they got the decaf, $6.49 for the decaf, $5.99 for the medium roast. They do have the Karakara Oranges here for $3.99 for 3 pounds. I will say we've been seeing these about $4.49 at other places, so that is a little cheaper. Thought this was a pretty good deal on mandarins. It is $3.49. However, it is only 2 pounds, and I will say these things are tiny. Look how small those are. It's cool to see some new brands, though. We don't, we're not that close to Trader Joe's here, but like I said, got a lot of comments. I wanted to come check it out. $4.99 for looks like a 4-pound bag of navel oranges. They do have a 2-pound bag of Honeycrisp apples for $3.29. We saw that it was $7.19 for a 3-pound bag at Target the other day. A lot of places haven't had Honeycrisp apples, but again, look at these. These are so tiny, and you can get a bigger one, a bigger Honeycrisp apple, $1.29 each. That's better than we saw the other day. Target was $1.89 each, but again, it's hard to find Honeycrisp apples for a single. Usually they just come in the bag because they're getting pretty expensive. So if anybody knows, let me know down in the comments. Is there a reason why these are so small? These are the potatoes, and I gotta say they are really tiny too. $2.99 for a bag. This is 5 pounds. Also, if you are new to the channel, don't forget to subscribe. We do these kind of videos every day. Checking out the stores, trying to find the best prices for you so you don't waste your money or gas. One thing I do want to point out is their milk is a little more pricey here than most around here, $3.39 a gallon, and that's pretty much all of them, the reduced fat and some of that. They do have 1% organic milk here, $3.79. They do have a lot of organic options here at Trader Joe's, so that's good to see. Different options are always good. They do have the regular eggs for $1.99 a dozen. They do have some more expensive options. Some of the free-range brown eggs, $4.49 a dozen. And these right here, the pasture-raised organic, $5.49 for 12 eggs. That's pretty expensive. So a lot of these brands that we're finding here, I'm not very familiar with. So we got a lot of viewers on the channel who shop at that love Trader Joe's. So anything that you see here, point out to us, let us know so that we can tell people in the comments and let us know here so that we know what to buy. I have noticed right away that this is a very small store. It's about maybe a fourth or a third of the size of Aldi where we usually go. They do have a lot of butter options. They do have the Kerrygold, which we've heard a lot of people have been having trouble getting in. $3.49 for 8 ounces. And that's the unsalted, which I know some people, here's the salted. We are noticing that Trader Joe's has a lot of their own products. This is pretty interesting. They have some of the organic garlic crackers here that some people have talked about. $3.29 a box. Oh, those look pretty good. I'm starting to think that everything they sell here is organic. And if that's the case, some of this stuff could be cheaper than we might find in a lot of other places. They have a organic tomato basil marinara. $2.49 for these. The organic vodka sauce. Somebody was talking about this. $2.69. Not much at all on spaghetti options. So this is who makes this here? Okay, so this is the same Pinto Regatta, the Trader Joe's Italian. Okay, this is made by Trader Joe's. Pinto Regatta, they do have some spaghetti. Not a very big section of it on here, so I assume they got a lot more in the back that they kind of just pack in as it goes. Okay, so I wanted to run over here to the sauces. Somebody had mentioned something about Bloody Mary salsa that sounded pretty interesting. I talked to a lady, she said that they used to sell it, they haven't been able to get it in, which we know that it's been really hard to get in all across the country, so same here, they don't have it. One thing I will say, this place is very crowded. It's really hard to get a lot of stuff in the video here. Every time I try to film something, there's just so many people. The store is very small. Lots of interesting options that I've never seen before. This is a place, it is a little far out from us, so it's hard to kind of get to. Not going to do a lot of shopping here. I just wanted to kind of show some of the things that they have at this Trader Joe's to see if they're getting it in here. Some of the things you guys have asked about. Not really sure where much stuff is here, so I don't know how much help it will be. But it does seem like we have found the Asian cuisine of frozen items here. Got some pot stickers. Yeah, $3.79 for a bag of pot stickers. That don't sound like too bad of a deal. They got the pork, the gyoza, all kinds of cool looking stuff. I would definitely try some of this stuff. I just don't really know. Yeah, they got this teriyaki chicken. I don't know if this is the Trader Joe's. Yeah, this is something I think somebody was asking about here. $5.49 for a 21-ounce bag. That looks pretty good. I was hearing from people that they said that they've been missing a lot of stuff in here, but I just think on a normal basis everything is pretty full. We are here on a busy day though, so that could be part of the reason why a lot of this stuff is low. Somebody had mentioned that you've been having trouble finding the shrimp fried rice with the shrimp. $5.99 for a 16-ounce. They do have it here at this Trader Joe's. So I found some of the little non-breads here that some people were saying that we could use to make little pizzas. This is kind of interesting. Wasn't sure they were going to have these. They weren't sure if they had them in. $2.69 for the garlic. For the tandoori, $2.29, so a little cheaper. No, the tandoori is $2.69. This one right here, the paratha, is $2.29. So they do have a lot of rice options too that people were talking about. Some of this organic jasmine rice, the Trader Joe's, $4.69 for a 3 to 10 ounce. So I believe all these are 30 ounces though. Oh, okay, so it's 3 10-ounce boxes of it here. So that's the 30 ounce. I was a little confused there for a second. So $4.29, but you get 3 of them in a box. They do have the brown rice, red rice, and black barley there for $3.99 a box. I gotta say, these look pretty good. We're gonna have to try some of these here in the future. We have some different veggie burgers and stuff. High protein veggie burgers here, $3.49 for a 2 count. They got Impossible chicken nuggets, fake chicken nuggets. Some of the breakfast meals that we saw actually at Target the other day. I don't believe it was Morningstar Farms, but it is $3.99. And some other Impossible veggie burgers over here. They got chickenless mandarin orange morsels. Okay. Got the fish sticks here. Lots of stuff we've never seen before. I know a lot of people around the country shop at Trader Joe's. We don't really have many around here. Hey, somebody had mentioned the Argentian shrimp with the ginger garlic that you've been having trouble finding. This is the $7.99 right here for this. Doesn't look like a very big portion, but they do have it here. They actually have the shrimp too, separate. 11 ounces, or I'm sorry, 16 ounces for $11.99. That shrimp does look pretty good. I can see why people like it. They have lots of interesting fish options here that I didn't think they would have. They have the ahi tuna steaks. Got the wild cod fillets, swordfish steaks. That's interesting. Tilapia fillets. Wow, this is interesting. Rainbow trout here. That's pretty cool. Wow, that is one little tiny piece of salmon. $4.99, but I'll tell you what, I would need like 2 or 3 of those. Those are small. They do have the silver coho salmon portions here, $12.99. That sounds pretty pricey. They have the grass-fed Angus beef burgers, turkey burgers. Oh, we had some comments about these. $3.49. I believe that's for two. Is that for two of them? Nope. I believe that's just one. Got some pretty fancy style flatbread pizzas here. We got the Tarte de Sauce flatbread pizza here, French style, very French, thin crust with brie cheese and tomatoes. That actually sounds pretty good. $4.29. Some very interesting pasta dishes here. We got the linguine with clam sauce, $2.99 a bag. I mean, that doesn't really sound like that bad of a deal. They have the gnocchi al gorgonzola. Looks interesting. Can't go over all these, but they do have the penne arrabbiata, mushroom ravioli, the fettuccine with the pink sauce. Here's something interesting. They have a Trader Joe's spanakopita. That's pretty awesome. Get yourself a gyro and have some spanakopita. They got a tiramisu torte there. $6.99 for that. New York deli cheesecake. It's $7.49 for that, but that's pretty awesome. They even have that. We got some macarons here that we've gotten some comments on. Dozen macarons, different varies for $5.49. That, I mean, you know, these are usually pretty expensive. That doesn't sound like too bad of a deal. They also have the French macarons here, chocolate, 6 chocolate and 6 vanilla for $5.49. I would probably do these just for the variety. Want to show something pretty cool here. They got these brownie crisp ice cream sandwiches. Those look amazing. And they got these bonbons, $4.49. Look pretty good. We got some comment on some of the ice cream they have here, but I do not see it. I can't remember the name, but I know it would come to me if I saw it. Actually, I believe this was it. The raspberry lemon and strawberry fruit frenzy bars. Somebody was talking about these. $2.99 here. It is only a 4 count, but they do have them. Did want to show they had some frozen vegetables here, some petite peas. I gotta say, these are a little pricey though. They have some of the white corn, but they have they got roasted corn. That's interesting. $2.49 a pound. You know, it's going to be a little more expensive here, it looks like, pretty much for everything. Some things we'll be able to find deals on, but you guys had kind of warned us about that. They do have the Asparagus Spheres, 2 different kinds. The grilled ones for $3.99 a pound, and the other ones here, these right here, for $2.99. Oh, they got some frozen green beans. They're $1.99 for 24 ounces. That don't sound too bad. That's $1 a pound. That's pretty good, actually, and those are fresh frozen. You know, we've been having an issue with broccoli lately. One other option that we always have is to get it, you know, frozen. They do have the florets here, 1 pound for $1.69 a bag. And this is 1 pound of the florets here, $2.49. It's the organic Trader Joe's version. Seems like everything here is made by Trader Joe's. Somebody had said a while back that the ranch seasoning blend here, it's $2.99, but we had gotten a lot of good comments. This comment started, and then lots and lots of our viewers were commenting on how much they love this ranch seasoning. So yeah, we may try this. Kind of funny, they've got the hash browns here. They've got the shredded potatoes and the regular hash browns. Got some roasted potatoes, $2.99 for the roasted potatoes, $2.49 for the hash browns, which actually isn't that bad of a deal. Shredded hash browns for a 20-ounce bag is $2.29, so not that bad. About the same as it is everywhere else. There are so many frozen options here. It's crazy. They got potato pancakes here, 10 6-ounce potato pancakes for $2.79. They got the cauliflower pancakes for $3.99, and the egg fritas, the egg frittatas that some people were talking about. They got these in. I gotta say, they look pretty good. Me and Jess kind of make something similar like this in our Instapot. Pretty awesome. I'll have to show you guys sometime how we do that. They have a quiche here, which is pretty interesting. To check out some of the meat over here, I gotta say, some of this is pretty ridiculous. They do have, kind of like Aldi, they have like these packed up ribeye steaks, $12.99 per pound, $12.49 at Aldi, so only about 50 cents more there. $9.99 for their all-natural beef stew meat per pound. Seems a bit much. Top sirloin steak, really cheap steak, $15.99 per pound. That is crazy. Look at this. Ribeye, $18.99 a pound. I gotta say, I mean, they look good, but $18.99 a pound, guys. I mean, I'll get mine from Sam's Club. That's pretty crazy. Got some filet mignon here, $24.99 per pound. This is $27.24 for two fillets there. Sheesh. They do have some chicken thighs, boneless, and looks like it's chopped up there. I don't know, it's kind of weird looking. Empire kosher chicken leg quarters. Okay, so $3.99 per pound, and they have the Empire kosher boneless and skinless chicken breast, $7.49 a pound. Yeah, so their meat's pretty expensive. You know, to be fair, I've never had any of their meat here, so I really don't know how it tastes or how it is. Make sure you let us know down in the comments how it is. Is this too expensive? Is this what it is normally at Trader Joe's for you? They do have a pork tenderloin, which is a very tiny pork tenderloin for $4.49 per pound. Seems pretty, I don't know, seems pretty expensive. You have these all-natural chicken, Trader Joe's, $5.99 per pound. Okay, so they got some chicken drumsticks here, $2.99 a pound. That's a little better. How much though? We can pretty much find it cheaper anywhere else. They do have the Trader Joe's ground organic chicken, and that's probably why a lot of this stuff is more expensive. I'm noticing that everything is pretty much organic, so they just slap the name on there and charge a higher price. $5.99 a pound for this organic chicken here, $6.99 for this ground turkey. This is ground chicken, ground turkey, so $1 more for the turkey. $3.49 for this chicken pack here. Looks like 2 half chickens. It's $3.49 per pound. They do have some salmon here. Barbecue cut fresh Atlantic salmon fillet, $10.99 per pound. Yeah, I don't know. I was going to try and do some comparisons to Aldi with this place, but I'm not really seeing anything that I can compare it to. They have salmon all the time at Aldi for $7.99 a pound. It's been on sale for a while. Normally $8.62 a pound, I think it is. You know how Aldi has those weird numbers. So far, the cheapest thing that I've seen in here are greeting cards. I gotta say, they're pretty cool greeting cards. We have gotten some good comments on the Columbus Craft Meats turkey breast, $5.49 for 8 ounces. They've got the chicken breast, some salami down here. A lot of Columbus Craft Meats here. Yeah. Got their cheese, Trader Joe's cheese, $4.49 for 12 ounces. I gotta say, this place is really expensive. I'm kind of a little thrown off guard. I thought it was going to be fairly cheap. And they do have a lot of different cheeses here from all around the world. This is interesting. This kind of reminds me of Jungle Jim's. Triple cream brie with wild mushrooms. They don't even put the prices on this stuff. That's interesting. We got some different shredded cheese mixes here, all by Trader Joe's. That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's pretty awesome. They make all their own products. I mean, or a lot of these products are just Trader Joe's. That's pretty cool. Yeah, didn't know this. Got some different vegetables up here in the front. I had to wait to come up here because there was so many people before. They got the cut and peeled carrots right there, $1.99. I feel like we can pretty much find most of it. I mean, you know, a lot of stores don't carry these kind of items, so it is nice to have. But I feel like for the most part, we can pretty much find any of this stuff cheaper. They do have the broccoli kale slaw for $3.49. And some other lettuce options here for $3.99. So it's pretty expensive. It's all organic, so yeah, it's going to be a little more pricey. They do have mushrooms. $2.49 for the sliced white mushrooms, 10 ounce. I mean, that, all comparatively speaking, that don't sound too bad. They do have some of the baby Bella cremini mushrooms, $2.49 for 8 ounces. That's pretty small. They have the portobello caps, which we see are pretty much expensive everywhere, $2.99. They do sell iceberg lettuce, $1.69 for a head of lettuce. I gotta say, it looks pretty fresh, and that is one thing I will say here at Trader Joe's is all the produce looks very fresh. It seems like they're getting it in every day, so that's pretty cool. They got the romaine hearts for $3.29 a bag. That's it's about the same as what it is everywhere, maybe a little cheaper. We've seen, you know, they've been anywhere from $2.99 to $3.19. $3.29 in some places. Got some different spinach spring mix here, $2.49 a bag. That is a 5-ounce bag. Some baby wild arugula for $2.29 a bag. All right, yeah. Everything looks, I mean, even this bagged lettuce, like I would buy this. This looks like they just picked it. Strawberries are a bit on the pricey side. We do have one kind over here for $4.99 and one here for $3.99, and this is just for 1 pound. You can get 2 pounds for $6.99, which would save you a little bit. I do gotta say, these strawberries look good, but they are pricey. Now, I thought raspberries were expensive in the other stores. $4.99 here. It is a 10 ounce, a little more than the 6 ounces that we see. They do have the double here, 12 ounces for $7. That is, oh no, that does say 6 ounce. I thought that said 10. They do have the 12 ounce for $6.99. We've had some people comment on the organic French rolls and the ciabatta rolls here, the everything ciabatta rolls. I was looking for that everything bagel spice that some people were talking about. I wasn't able to find it. It does seem like they're out of a lot of stuff that people have been asking about. Maybe that's just Trader Joe's all across the country. Blueberry muffins, $4.49 here. The funny thing is that these look kind of like the Aldi ones, but the Aldi ones are $2.99, $4.49 here. Do have a lot of cookie options here. They've got the molasses cookies here, inside out carrot cake cookies, the half moon cookies, kind of like they have at Publix. They got the sea salt brownie petites right here, and the brownie and cookie brookie. That's interesting. So that is one thick cookie. Somebody was talking about the Meyer lemon cake mix with lemon icing. They've got them both. They've got the box here with the icing, and they have the lemon curd that somebody was asking about. I guess they're both $3.29. $3.29 for this and $3.29 for the lemon curd. It's funny because I was looking for this and didn't see it. It's actually up front here on the end cap. Found it. Trader Joe's everything but the bagel sesame seasoning blend. Everything bagel seasoning. That's cool. It's funny. They actually have a lot of little different spices over here that I didn't know were here. Kind of just stumbled on this. They've got a lot of different ones. They got the onion salt that somebody said was really good. They've got the cayenne pepper that we got some comments on here. $1.99 for 2 ounces. You know, I mean, that's a pretty good size bottle though. Even though I didn't find it in the bag like somebody was asking about, I did find some of the pink salt, some of the pink Himalayan salt. That's interesting. Haven't seen that around in a while. It is $1.99 with the grinder. Himalayan pink salt crystals. They also have the sea salt crystals, the everything seasoning with the grinder, which I don't know. I think I would just get this one here. This one actually looks a little better. I just kind of thought this was kind of interesting. Sunflower seed spread. Is that kind of like peanut butter? Does it taste like sunflower seed and peanut butter? Sun butter? They do have all kinds of almond butters too. This is interesting. I like almond butter. Here's a crunchy one. They got the raw creamy. They're all $6.49 for a pretty small thing of it here, but hey, this is what you like. I found some Trader Joe's pickles here. I know we've been having a lot of pickles going missing in a lot of the stores. This is another option. Trader Joe's organic kosher sandwich pickles, $3.49, $2.79 for these little guys. Those look pretty good. And they've got the kosher dill pickle spears. And these are all Trader Joe's brand here. So this is all Trader Joe's stuff. Some interesting things here. They have the Trader Joe's premium chunk white chicken in a can here. Let's see if that's the 12.5 ounces that we get everywhere else. Yes, it is. 12.5 ounces, $3.99. They got some interesting other deals here. Some smoked herring, $2.49 a can. Smoked trout in a can here. Mackerel, mussels. A lot of stuff we don't find in a lot of other stores. That's pretty neat. Got some sardines here. Not a big fan of sardines. But yeah, some little things of broth. They actually have some different organic broths over here, which actually really isn't that bad of a deal. This is $1.99 for this vegetable broth here. There's some different organic broths. Got the chicken broth, $1.99. Swanson's like $2.99 now at Kroger, so I don't know, never tried that before, but I might here in the future. Some of these beans are a little pricey. They have the organic kidney beans, $1.19 a can. Got the Mexican Cowboy Pinto beans, $2.49 for a bag of them here, or it's like a pouch. Interesting. I got some other beans here, some black beans, $1.19. They do have some black beans with, I don't know, like they advertise better on this one, I guess. These are the organic, I guess, and these might not be. 99 cents, $1.19. They got the organic pinto beans for $1.19, so pretty much a lot of their beans. $1.19. The ones that don't say organic on them, 99 cents. Okay, so we did find some of their rice options here at Trader Joe's. We got a lot of comments on this. The Calrose rice here, the white medium grain, $2.49 a bag. That's for 2 pounds. $3.99 for the jasmine rice. So we've 3 pounds. Gotten a lot of comments on some of these. The organic basmati rice. It's a very small bag for $4.49. And they do have the basmati rice from India, which we've also gotten comments on for $3.29. Now, I know the jasmine rice has been missing in a lot of Trader Joe's across the country. That's what a lot of you have left in the comments. They do have it here, so hopefully they'll be getting it back in here at some point. Here's something interesting. They have their own grits, stone ground grits. I love grits. $2.29 for a 14-ounce bag. If you've tried these, let me know down in the comments. Let me know how they are. Okay, so one interesting thing where we found a lot of the Asian foods here. And notice we got a lot of different chocolates up top here. Got espresso beans. Got some dark chocolate ginger. That's interesting. Dark covered caramels. $1.99. These look pretty good. My goodness. Got some English toffee. Dark chocolate roasted pistachio toffee. That's interesting. Smashing s'mores chocolate here. Yeah, had to go back down this aisle. Notice they had some different trail mixes here. They got this one here, 1 pound Rainbow's End, $3.99 a bag. See, that's 1 pound. Yeah, that don't look too bad. So you know what? I might try that. Get a little snack. Got some different dried fruits here. Kind of interesting. All made by Trader Joe's. Pitted prunes, dried apricots, cranberries. Interesting. Coconuts. Stay away from that stuff. Ooh. Some candied ginger. They got a lot of ginger candies around here. That's interesting. Got some different cereal options here too. Vanilla almond cluster cereal, maple pecan, granola cereal. That sounds interesting. Chocolate almond, frosted flakes. $1.99 a box. It's about the cheapest thing we got in here as far as food. I wonder if that's any good. Let me know if you've tried these and if they're anything close to Kellogg's Frosted Flakes. Got some high fiber cereal there. Some puffins. Peanut butter puffins, okay? That's interesting. Got some Panda Puffs. Toasted oatmeal flake cereal. And bran flakes. It's funny, they always make it look so awesome with the bananas and blueberries in there. Well, that was our trip to Trader Joe's. Very interesting store. I didn't know that most of the stuff that they made in there was their actual own product. That's pretty awesome. We don't get up to Trader Joe's. You know, I feel like I was here when I was a little kid. It has been years and years and years. I feel like our family came up to one that was a little closer. I think they tore down years ago. I'm not really sure. It does have some familiarity to it. You know, the produce section looks pretty good. The vegetables are very tiny though, like those little teeny tiny oranges. I don't know where they find those at. I mean, they're really small. The potatoes are really tiny too, and a lot of other things. The meat is way overpriced. I don't see myself shopping at a store like this a lot, but to try some new things, to try out some new stuff, yeah, I mean, I would come up here just to pick out some things, you know, that I've never tried before. I really wanted to try that Bloody Mary salsa that somebody was talking about. They don't have it. They did have some kind of vodka salsa, but nah. You know what? All in all, it was good to come out here. Good to go to a new place. You guys really wanted me to come out here, so I wanted to get up here, do a video here so that we could check it out. And you know, if you love shopping here, I can see where, you know, a lot of these products are different. Yeah, they're a little pricey, but if it's something you love, hey, you know what? I'll tell you, they're constantly filling the shelves up here with stuff. There are a lot of employees working in this little tiny store. Good to see that. A lot of happy people in here too. We didn't go over all the flowers and stuff like that. They do have a lot of flowers that apparently they're famous for, but yeah, I wasn't able to do that today. Wanted to check out most of the food, but yeah, all in all, good trip to Trader Joe's. Thank you so much for watching. With all that being said, I am out, and always remember, the adventure is out there.